bring the mic. Let me just post the link here for the community, and then we get into the charts and hopefully take some trades live in this very slow market today. There's not much happening, but we have a couple of tokens with volume. And I see a potential short ahead. So let's take a look at it as soon as I've posted the link. Give me a sec. All right, we good. All right, my people, I'm gonna get this started while you guys jumping on. It's a beautiful Saturday, very slow markets, and we're gonna go through it and see if we can make something of this. We're gonna start with our new copy trading account, our new BitNX account, and we're gonna see if we can catch our first trade on it. What's up, Koyar? What's up, Brixon? Today we're having a small, tight circle. 7 people so far on board. It's typical Saturday. Slow, but I still wanted to get the stream through because I want to get this account started. I want to get you guys started, and I want to get a routine on this stuff here. Because what's coming up is going to be great. It's going like I already hinted a little bit what we're going to do. We're going to do a challenge, 10,000 to 10,000. So a 10x challenge. I'm talking about dollars, of course. We're going to do it here, transparent on BitNX. I'm going to show you guys the account. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. I got lost there a little bit, but I'm back. All right, cool. I thought I was in the wrong account, but I'm in the right account. Here it is. So, all right. So back to it. Yeah. What's up, Toby? And welcome to the stream, guys. So welcome to the stream this Saturday. We have a chill Saturday. I don't know what weather you guys got in Sweden or wherever you guys at. Type in the chat if you're not from Sweden, because I know most people here aren't from Sweden. I'm in Spain right now. It's sunny. It's very beautiful, actually. So I was close to saying I'm gonna cut this stream short so I can get out to the sun, but nah, man, I got work to do. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start warming ourselves up with this challenge that I'm preparing for you guys. And that challenge is $1,000 to $10,000. You can start with $10, you can start with $100, you can start with whatever you want to. It doesn't have to be $1,000. It can be at 100K that you want to start with. What we are going to do is this. We're going to follow strict rules. Strict rules. We're going to have a specific mindset when we're doing this. It's a gamified mindset, or we're going to gamify the trading, and that's the mindset we're going to use too. So we're only going to watch numbers. We're going to watch numbers, and we're not going to attach ourselves to the money we're trading. Why? Because we want to get as unemotional as possible, because I see that everybody is struggling with emotions, all right? So we got to detach ourselves from those emotions. Otherwise, we won't be successful as traders. I can guarantee that. I've been in this game long enough to know that from own experience and from other people's experience. And Oh, you got snow in Sweden. All right, enjoy the snow, man. I hope it's not melting at least, so you don't get that slusk. You know, you want to have that nice white, good snow. So that's what we're doing. I'ma break everything down in a video that I'm doing right now. I'll try to finish this video as soon as possible, but editing takes time. I need to edit this myself because there's so much details that I cannot give it to an editor. I know exactly how I want to have it, so I gotta edit it myself. Takes time, but I would guess the first video would be out Monday, the latest, is what I'm guessing. Is how it looks right now. And the second video on Tuesday. The first video like introduces everything, explains what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, why we're doing it. The second video is the strategy, that I break down the full strategy, the risk management, the mindset, the everything that we will use here. So there will be super clear and strict rules. We will follow a scheme. We will follow a plan that we have to scale the account up. Scaling an account from 1,000 to 10,000 or whatever the amount, but scaling it 10x, I can say straight up, it's very, very aggressive. Yeah, if you are new to trading, you watch crypto, or you have seen crypto, you got introduced to trading because of crypto, then you have this very unrealistic way of looking at trading and how it is. Sorry. And that unrealistic way is like those 5x, 10x, 50x, whatever it is. Like that is not normal. That doesn't happen normally in investing. If somebody 10x's their account, normally that's over several years, and that is a very successful investment. So, but we are in a bull run. Things are very different in a bull run. This is why I, for example, left forex to the side, because there's no reason for me to trade forex when I got a market that is super hyped and has all this massive, crazy potential. So you always got to choose the play field you play in. All right, and in this case here, we're going to build this account up, but we're going to do it very structurized, and I can share this one with you guys. You gotta have this one here as well. So this is the scheme that we are going to use. First 100%. So that means in my case that would be $1,000. 200 means $200,000. So I have doubled the account, Actually, not doubled. I've gained extra 100% on the account. So here's 1,000, here's 2,000, here's 3,000, here's 4,000. That is for me. You start with whatever you want to start with, but you will still make the same percentage on your starting balance. All right. Now, it's important for me to say this also to you guys. This is high risk. Crypto is high risk. This is even higher risk. So you have a couple of ways of going about it. And I need to say this disclaimer first. Nothing I say here is financial advice, all right? I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. I cannot give you advice. And also, there's no guarantee that we will, not even 10x, but that we will make profit at all. We might as well blow the account. We might take it in a good drawdown. So you gotta have those things in mind. You gotta be risk aware. So don't risk. I will go through that stuff, all that stuff in the video. But don't risk anything that you can't afford to lose. Understand what I mean? Don't go in with your life savings into this. You're always risking money you can't afford to lose. Of course, no risk, no glory. So if you want to get filthy rich and financially independent, you have to have some guts and risk somewhere. It doesn't have to be right here. But somewhere along the line, you have to find a vehicle that you're going to risk into. All right. And let me see the chat quick. Yo, Nicholas, that's a good question, man. I'm not sure. Me personally, because I also have Solana, I also have Polkadot, I also have AVAX, I also have XRP. I have exactly these tokens that you mentioned here. and I'm not gonna going to flip any of them. So I mean, I'm not gonna swap them into Bitcoin. I'm going to hold them as they are. You always want to read about the project and understand the project before you invest into it. But if that is too late, then of course read about it now, so you understand the project, so you have confidence in the project and know what's going on there. Maybe you see something that is not good, and it makes you want to decide to actually swap it to Bitcoin or something else. But make sure you get proper information about these projects, so you know if it's something for you or not. Because me personally, from the information I have, I'm keeping them. I'm holding them for a while more, because I know that these tokens are going to pop. All these tokens you mentioned are Americans. All these tokens you mentioned are boomer tokens from the previous bull run. All these tokens have solid foundations. You're always looking at the foundation. What is the foundation? The foundation is the team, first and foremost. If the team that created the token must be good. The technology, depending on what kind of project it is. And of course, a strong community. Do they have a strong, growing community, supportive community? All right? Sup, Okan? Yeah, exactly, Okan. And that is very, very well said. He said this is trading. 1 month you have the best month. The second month you are deep in drawdown. This is trading. No trader has an amazing trading day every day. That is true. And that is also good, important to address, that we will not. So I have this gain chart here, all right? We will not every day see green. Every time we made green and leveled up. So we have these ranks and we have the levels. The levels, every time we catch 10%, which is our daily goal, we level up to the next level. If we lose it, then we level down actually. And when we have taken 100% on the account, then we rank up, newbie, amateur, top tier, and whatever. I have not. I'm just playing with these names right now. I have not figured out the names. But every day will not be 10%, 10%, 10%. We will have days where we will actually be minus 10% or minus 5% or zero, break even. Today is a big chance that we will be break even, because today is a big chance that we won't take a trade. We will see. I will dive into it now. Why I say so is because the markets are very, very slow, like you see it here. Let's go to BTC. I mean, here's 5 minutes. This is 15 minutes. It's a stable coin. So yeah. I don't know about Arbitrum, Kevin. We can look at the chart, but I don't know about it fundamentally, technically, fundamentally. All right, guys. With that said, let's look at the charts. Let's look at the charts. And I just realized that I showed you guys. I didn't even show you guys the chart. So look, this is BTC. BTC is looking like a stable coin right now. It's super sideways, okay? We don't know what's going on, why it's so sideways. Market has very, very hard to decide in what direction it wants to go. Now, give me 1 sec here, because sometimes this mic is in the way. And so what I'm seeing personally at this, looking at this, is this here. And I went through this yesterday also. We have a bullish accumulation pattern forming, and that is that we're going down and we're creating these lower highs. And in the same time, we have done this beautiful liquidation sweep on sell side. All right. This liquidation sweep dipped perfectly into all this liquidity that was resting here in this order block. So we mitigated this whole order block here at around 92,000. Now, what is holding us back right now is uncertainty in the market, all right? Because we had a lot of hype pushing up the market with Trump becoming president and all of that stuff. And he promised, of course, a lot of stuff. And honestly, like, he's been true to his promise. They are actually like in the works of creating the digital asset strategic reserve they were talking about. So, and crypto tax reliefs on or tax reliefs on crypto American crypto projects and different stuff. And you see that in most important positions, especially that has with finance to do, Trump is putting in crypto-friendly people to administrate that. So it is definitely a very crypto-friendly cabinet that is being put in place in the United States, and that is that has never happened before. The big thing now is that, yeah, like I said, they said they are going to now, like, it's basically done now. The digital crypto, the digital currency strategic reserve, man, it's a long sentence. That one is basically in the doings, and that means that other countries will do the same. Or, like, not even will do the same. Other countries are doing the same. So what's happening now is game theory. What is happening now is you see the biggest dog do something, and you know that this will be the new trend. This is what's going to rule the world. This is what's going to determine how much power you as a nation or country or bank or whatever it is has. Then you got to get into it quick before anybody else. Why is speed so important? Because if you get in later, the price goes up. Countries goes in, banks go in, supply diminish, demand explodes, and the price flies. And that is basically happening right now as we speak. So at the moment, but one thing that people don't understand, and that most of us have not really, come to grip with, is that all these stuff takes time. This is politics. And even though crypto moves fast, politics move slow. And now politics, especially American politics and crypto, has merged in some way. They are now, they're working together, so to say. And that means that the politics are slowing crypto down now. It's not a bad thing, because crypto has been the Wild West ever since the BTC white paper got introduced and people started to trade it on exchanges. But still, though, it's slowing it down because all these things that is coming to fruition takes time. It has to go through its process. So, for example, the digital currency strategic reserve will probably take, like, I would say, at least half a year to a year until the thing is really happening, and the United States starts buying up this cryptos. Okay, Trump moves fast, but still, though, he has this whole dinosaur old-timer Washington that he has to push through. So it is what it is. So until that, honestly, guys, we can go lower. Crypto can go lower before that happens. Right now, what I'm seeing is this here. This is my tease for right now. This is what I'm looking at. We have an order block here at, and I'm talking about Bitcoin now, of course. We have an order block that stretches from 94,700 all the way up to 95,700. I think market will rest at this order block for a while, but there's a big chance that we will do this until Monday. Retail will keep selling. Monday comes, market pushes up. Why would market push up on Monday? Because we just had a Federal Reserve report that, I will see if I can find that report. I will post it in the Telegram. That basically lays out the plan for Federal Reserve and especially for the money supply, M2, the money supply, and the quantitative or the liquidity strategy for the Federal Reserve. So will they keep quantitative tightening, basically increasing interest rates and trying to reduce inflation with that, or will they actually start printing more money and reduce interest rates, which is dangerous for inflation, but it boosts the economy? And it looks like from June, they want to start printing money again. June is far ahead, so it means that up until June, it's a big risk that we will just see sideways action and more of this choppiness. We don't know. But the good news that they will print money, because it was unsure if we would continue to print money. So the good news that we will print money, that one is not priced in. So there's a big chance that we get a little pump on it on Monday, all right? But until that, we go a little bit lower. So what I will look at now with you guys is a token called World is the best token, but it's called Grass. It's an AI token. What we got going on here is an BTC trade that I took earlier. I think I took it last week or last weekend. So this one basically is just running. And as you see, I topped up the account. We have $1,000 and some change. And this is where we're starting at. So all trades will be shared with you guys. Sometimes I will have to take trades that you cannot, that I will not have the time to call out because it will be scalp trades. But I will always go through them, explain them afterwards, what I did, why I did it, and just disclose that I've taken these trades so you guys can follow along on everything. And of course, if you're on a copy trading account, then it will take the trades automatically. So that's that. So we have a token called Grass. Now, how did I find Grass? I found it because I was looking at, or it's not coming up. Oh, no way. Oh, that's a boomer, man. We ain't got Grass on the futures. Really? That's a boomer. Why I wanted to trade Grass with you guys was because I saw a short opportunity. And we don't short very often, so let me just check one thing quick. So I'm not mistaken, because I prepared that one. I was completely sure that we had it, but it seems like I have mistaken myself. Grass, yep. Strange. We cannot use it. All right, no worries. We have another one. Sorry for that, guys. We will do like this. We will focus in that case on, and I will check Arbitrum, my man, Kevin. But we will first check on XRP. Why XRP? I will explain that in a second. One of the charts so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Yeah, so here's the thing with XRP. Let's take it from this chart here. It's easier to see. Let's do like this. Clean up a little bit. So, XRP has this order block, if you remember yesterday. We marked it out on the live stream. And that order block is from 2.34 to 2.37. I zoom in, then you see it better. It's a small order block right here. All right? And right now, actually this thing has already passed a little bit. Right now, what I see is XRP is breaking out from it, but we cannot trade the breakout. We have to wait for a retest. So what I mean with breaking out is it's breaking out from these tops. You see, you have the resistance here. Top, one top, two top, three tops. A market wants to break out from this, but we cannot trade a breakout. Why? Because very often when you have these situations, What happens is you have liquidity here, and market goes above, everybody gets happy, starts jumping in, thinking that market, you know, will go up, and then it dips. It just grabs the liquidity that is here, and it reverses. And considering how the market is looking right now, then it's not a good idea to do that. Like you see now, for example, we got a little wick here, all right? Let's see how this behaves. So we have XRP. What we're doing is this. When I'm trading, I'm always looking at what token has more upside than downside, or if I want to sell, of course, downside and upside, compared to BTC. Because in these situations, BTC is the lead indicator, and BTC is the one that basically is showing the way. So you will see which ones are strong compared to BTC and which one are weak. And we'll see if we can find as one of them that has some volume. So look at Solana, for example. What has Solana done? Look at BTC. BTC is being stressed on these levels and trying to break out. Solana, for example, has already broken out. You see here, right? It's coming back to retest this now. Before we continue, look at Ethereum. Ethereum, as always, the most bearish one. Is crazy, man. XRP, same. It's looking to break up, but same. Aave, yeah. AVAX, it's actually looking quite good now. Broke above these closes, these candle closes. This is a candle close, this is a candle wick. It's coming to retest. So I would say AVAX and Solana right now. That needs some more. We need to get above here. Doge, nah. No. H-bar. Somebody asked about H-bar in the community. Maybe if you are here, I can just say H-bar is easy. Gonna go over $1. It's a solid investment. None of these. None of these. I'm not touching Pepe. Oh damn, but that Pepe look good actually. But not touching it. It's actually not looking good. It's in a supply zone, in a order block. All right. Thai is looking super sideways. Man, all of these are so choppy. It's crazy. So choppy. Like, none of them want to move anywhere. Is anybody still holding... What's up, Scar? Welcome, man. Is anybody still holding Trump? I'm so sorry for everybody that lost money on that one, man. It's... I said it on my TikTok also. Stay away from that shit. Nah, man. That's it. So we look at Solana. If we get an opportunity here, do we have an opportunity? No, we don't have it. And I'm going to explain why we don't have it. Because here, I see directly, like I don't even have to take a deep look at it. Here, resistance all the way. We have to break through that resistance, right? It's an order block. We have rejected it multiple times, come back, tested it as support. Boom, broke through. Here, not really, but here, resistance. Looks like we want to break through, but we cannot trade into resistance. We rather sell. So this here, when we're trading, just to start already explaining a little bit about how we're doing this. If we have a supply zone, like here, we are selling. If we have a demand zone, like here, for example, from this order block, we are buying. All right, so we never buy into a sell zone. At least not with proper room in between. Yeah, good query, man. I know a lot of people that held it actually because it went down so much, so they thought it was gonna reverse. And yeah, man, I saw top traders on streams trade and getting into with Trump when it drew back like 50% or something. It went down 50% and they jumped in, and even them, even though they were 50% in drawdown, they jumped in on the trade, and they are still like they are in super loss right now because it's I think it's down like 80% or something. So Solana is not a trade for us, all right? And this is how it is sometimes. It's not always entertaining to trade. Sometimes it's boring. You gotta accept it and understand it. Same thing here. Resistance. Looks like everything is in sell zones. Question is, do we want to sell the market? I've been thinking about it earlier, but I don't know if I dare to do it. Oof, AVAX is beautiful. I think AVAX is going to rip. Who asked about AVAX? Simon. What's up, brother? Yeah, man. If you're still there, AVAX is going to rip. AVAX is in this. Why don't we see this thing here? All right, I don't know why, but AVAX is in an order block right now. Is this orange thing that you see here, or golden zone, or whatever you want to call it? And that order block is a very strong buy order block. In the same time, it has made this whole bullish structure here, this bullish pennant, this, I call it engineered liquidity because I think they do it on purpose. That's why I say it's engineered, but it's at least it's liquidity. So we all have all these stop losses from the sellers here, stop losses, stop losses, stop losses. So what's going to happen is when AVAX decides to start breaking up, create more bullish structure, break above resistance and start creating more bullish structure, it will rip through all these stop losses, which will give it momentum, which will send it up to $32. So I see AVAX coming up to $32 in the near future. And from that, we will, of course, see. So we have a good trade going on AVAX, but we got to find that reversal first. So we're going to keep our eyes on that one. But I am not synced today. Oh, here you see the order block I was talking about also. And thing with AVAX is super oversold. It's been so for a while. I said it before also, but it's super oversold, man. It's there is so much upwards gain on this one from where it is now. So if you want to spot trade it and hold it, perfect buy opportunity. This is a perfect DCA opportunity into AVAX. Same thing with DOT, same thing with most of these American boomer tokens. If you want to DCA, if you want to get into crypto, now is the chance to do it. Like, yeah, of course, market can come a little bit lower, but it will not go much lower. I'm very convinced of that. Why? Because it's already oversold. It's hard to sell something and push something deeper that is already oversold. So we need something dramatic, like World War. We need something crazy. Okay, with Trump, you never know. It feels like this guy can pull crazy cards out of his ass anytime. But still, though, I'm saying like we cannot count on crazy stuff. So right now, yeah, it can go a little bit lower, but this is then you DCA more because this is a perfect DCA opportunity. So AVAX is good. XRP in them is good, but it's still like, okay, compare this with AVAX, for example. Like, and I can say like AVAX is not far behind XRP when it comes to being a good, solid project. XRP is, yeah, it's a different level. Not only fundamentally, but also because it's been so oversold for so long time because SEC, of course, and when it popped out, it popped out. But AVAX, still the same thing. It hasn't received its 50-minute in the spotlight yet. It hasn't received its fame yet. So AVAX, super buy opportunity. Like I said before, DOT also super buy opportunity. I call this one out and we will see how it goes. I'm pretty sure we will make a good decent profit on it. You can still see the take profit levels here. We have so much upside on this one that is crazy. And I love the fact that it wicked down to this order block, took liquidity, and pushed back into this demand zone and is holding support right now and is playing with support. So let's just hope that it holds well. Speaking of that, we got a nice bullish reversal candle here on the daily time frame on DOT. So it looks like DOT is going to catch some bullish momentum. We will see. Bro, it depends on what you mean with entries on AVAX. So like I said, if you want a DCA, yeah, now is your chance. If you don't want a DCA, if you want to like trade this with leverage and stuff, bro, then wait till I call it out. All right. It looks beautiful. It looks nice. It looks tempting to entry, but it's too unsure. Understand? It's inside a sweet spot, so it's very nice, but it's too unsure. I would wait in that case until it breaks above the sweet spot. And then it has broken above this resistance as well also, right? And from there, I would take the trade. So that is at about $24.9 for one AVAX. But right now, especially like when you're day trading, you don't want to trade something that has low volume. Like now, let's go to the 1 minute. Look at this. Like, okay, just because I said it, it had to prove me wrong. But we have, let's go to the 5 minutes instead. That was too choppy. Like, look at this. This is like the volume is nothing. There's nothing real happening here. We are going down sideways, all right? We're going down sideways and we're not creating any real, we don't have any real momentum in the market right now. So we have to get that momentum. We were looking for pairs that have momentum, but apparently those they don't have any momentum anymore. So it seems like we're going to have to wait with taking a trade because we are trading, and this challenge that I've been talking about, we're doing it to make money, right? We're doing it to prosper. We're not doing it to lose money. So we're not going to rush into losing money. This is how I've lost trades earlier. This is how you lose trades. And this is how all traders lose trades. You're eager and want, like, we get that FOMO. We don't want to miss those trades. We don't want to miss the train. We want to be on the train and be in the race. But sometimes you just got to accept the situation, lay back, and when the opportunity presents itself, you get in hard. All right. So that is what I can say. AVAX right now, no, I wouldn't enter. I wouldn't enter any of these tokens right now. It looks nice. It looks beautiful. It looks very tempting, to be honest. But if I see it, I might take it on the copy trading account. But I will not rush into any of these trades. XRP also moving. But all of this here is resistance. And we don't want to trade into resistance. That's one of our rules. So we're going to sit tight. We're going to let this be as it is. We're going to accept the situation. And we're going to take one last look at TAI. Because TAI, no, same thing. TAI is finding support. Very good support. We have an order block here. If you don't know, it's TARS AI. We have an order block here. Stretching from 0.183 to 0.196. And the red line that you see is the supply zone. Sorry, the demand zone. And the Fibonacci 78.6. And we have it confluent with this order block. So what market has done is market has dipped into this order block, rejected it, come back down, and now it's accumulating. Has done some exhaustion wicks or liquidity grabs on the low side. This for me is looking very, very bullish, to be honest. I need to get one more confirmation on this here. Why? Because market, okay, let me explain why this is looking so bullish and why I'm so bullish on TAI and why there's a very big chance that I will call out this trade. So I will explain this so you guys know why I'm calling out this trade. And the trade, when I'm calling it out, is in Telegram, all right? So if you're not in the Telegram, make sure in the trade announcement channel. Links are in the description box below, all right? With that said, okay, first and foremost, TAI has super strong fundamentals. It's a super strong project. I bought this one like September or something. Yeah, you see it here. Here I bought it. August. I bought it in August already. So I was good in profit. Now it came back down. It is what it is. But I know, I don't even believe, I'm pretty sure that TAI will reach at least $1, $1.50. At least, all right? So if you're getting it now, it's minimum 8, 9x for you. Minimum. Now, It has strong fundamentals. It's a project that is very necessary in the AI space, and it's backed by the Solana Foundation. It's the only AI project that is backed by the Solana Foundation. Solana Foundation, they don't get into anything. Like I said, it's the only AI project that they are backing so far. So it means they pick their horses wisely and carefully. And what TARS will do, TARS AI, TAI will do now is they are opening up a marketplace for trading AI tokens on the Solana chain. That drives crazy volume. You see what Pump.fund did with Solana. So imagine what this is going to do with TAI. It will not do, of course, what it did with Solana, but it will do a lot, especially considering that TAI is at a market cap at about, what, $200 or something like this, $200 million. So super solid project, super strong fundamentals, and they have everything going for them. They are in a narrative that is still in an increasing hype on the bigger cycle, if you look at it on a bigger cycle. So that is the fundamentals. Strong fundamentals, we like it, all good. Okay, second thing is, where are we technically when we're looking at this? First and foremost, it's very oversold. People have sold a lot. I was not expecting to see it sold like this. So we have dipped down from 49, we can say $0.50 for one TAI to all the way down to 0.18. That is a 62% drop. In that drop, we had this beautiful liquidation candle, liquidation wick, just liquidated everything. Came into this order block here. There it is on the hourly. You see this candle here, that's the order block. And that's a strong order block because this order block, look what it did. Look the candles it created. When you see big momentum candles like this, you want to find that order block that created it because you know that one is going to be strong and market is going to reject it as you see here. So right now, market has mitigated this whole order block, the full order block with this wick, and is now pushing upwards, trying to break above. So what we want to see to take this trade, we want to see market get above most recent resistance. Now we got to identify that so we know where to get in. And I already see it, I think. Give me one sec. All right. This level here is a common denominator. These candle closes on a 4-hourly time frame at 0.20, you can say, is the resistance we want to see market break above and find support at, all right? So I'm looking for market to break above, y'all know the rules by now. Break above and retest it as support. Get above here, come back down, support, we enter, and we have a nice, beautiful swing trade here going on. So this one will probably be a swing trade. We'll see how we handle it. It ties really nice to day trade also. But when you have opportunities like these, you most often want to swing trade them, especially if you get a nice reversal candle, like it's looking like we will get here today, which means tomorrow we might have the opportunity presented for us. All right? This looks beautiful. We have 2 more hours on this 4-hourly candle. So we have one trade. I will actually write that down, not to forget it. We have one trade that we are watching to take, and that is TAI. I will call that out on Telegram if when it's time for it. That is it. We are in link, little bit in drawdown, chain link that is. That one I called it out last week, I think, or beginning of this week. No, beginning of this week, sorry. And we have Chainlink is at good support right now at 0.18. Sorry, 18, I mean. You know, guys, some days you wake up, but it's like your brain is still sleeping, man. And that is my day today. This is why you may say the wrong things all the time. So here it is. We are at the support. We have found support at 88.6 Fibonacci. That's the yellow line. We have the support of this major support line. That's the gray line. And we are now printing reversal candles. So let's see how this holds. This might be actually, I might actually call it out again for people that missed it, because this might reaffirm this trade. It's a very good, strong trade with a very strong fundamentals, Chainlink. But that is that. XRP, we ain't touching it right now. We need more confirmations. It's too risky. It's too unstable. Same thing. Very, very bullish structure. This thing is going to pop anytime. Ethereum, like, we don't want to touch it because it's so slow. But something is going on with Ethereum. Remember my words. Something is going on. This thing will explode crazy. And when this one explodes, a lot of altcoins will explode, because this is like the confirmation that the altcoins need, like, now we can rip. But something will happen, because it has been moving so crazy, so strange for such a long time in this crazy accumulative patterns. And in the same time, you see all these elites just buying more, buying more, buying more. Trump, BlackRocks, all these. They just scoop it up. So something is going on there. And I always say, follow the big money. So before I wrap this up, I will look at Aptos. What's Aptos, right? Damn. Arbitrum, sorry. Arbitrum. Isn't Arbitrum also one of these that Trump is accumulating right now? Let's look at Arbitrum. Same chart, same thing. Very oversold. I don't know much about, I don't know anything about its fundamentals. I cannot say very much. I can only look at the technicals right now. Very oversold, steep downtrend. We have broken below these lows. For Arbitrum to be attractive, we need to regain 0.48. You need to regain that level. You need to find support at 0.48. So it's the same thing as always. Market needs to break above, come and retest 0.48. Then you have actually a very good trade, because it's very oversold. And I know that it's a strong project, but I don't remember what it does. And I have some kind of memory that Trump is buying it, or Liberty Finance is buying it. Chainlink, yeah, I went through that one. Should I get in on the prosperous train? All right, Coyers, it's a good question. He's asking if he should get in on the copy trading account on BitNX, or just wait for the call outs. Here's the thing. I personally recommend each and every one of y'all to learn this skill set and not just be dependent on fish being served to you. So learn how to fish yourself. And getting in on the copy trading account is unfortunately being served fish. Yeah, it makes you very lazy. Even if it was thinking that you want to learn, it's too automatic, I understand. So that is only for those that, you know, absolutely don't have time to trade, and they are willing to take the risk, and they want to copy the trades that I take. But if you have the time to be on these lives, to check the channel, to take the trades, and you understand the basics, if you go through the videos that we have in the Academy here on YouTube, or the same Academy in the mini app in the Prosperous channel and the Prosperous Telegram, go through these videos. You have everything you need there to understand how to trade. And learn how to take these trades yourself, because everything that I said doesn't have to be the way you do it. Maybe in the beginning you copy exactly what I do. Then you learned some stuff and you start to make your own predictions from what I'm saying and from what you have learned. You start to mix these things together. So slowly but surely, you're getting served fish. Now you're fishing a little bit yourself, but you're still eating the fish that you get served. And the more time goes, the more you learn, the more you fish yourself and get those fishes that you want to get, and not getting the fishes from me, all right? Because this is what we're all about, Prosperous World. We are about you prospering, and you will prosper by learning how to fish, not by being served fish. That is the important thing. We got to break out financially, right? We got to become financially independent. You become financially independent not by getting a lot of money, trust me. You become financially independent by knowing how to create streams of a lot of money. So streams of income, and you create those by, once again, knowing how to fish. So that's that. Or you can split it up. You can have a little bit on the copy trading account, and you can have a little bit on the where you take the trades yourself. BTC dominance. All right, I will do that. Where do I have it? There. Boom. We went through this one the other day, but good one. So like I said before, BTC dominance, for y'all that don't know, it's how much BTC is dominating the total crypto market cap. And it's been dominating it a lot. So when altcoin season kicks in, what happens? BTC dominance drops because now altcoins are taking more share of the market cap, right? So liquidity is rolling over from BTC to altcoins, and new liquidity coming in is coming into altcoins. We have not had that drop yet, like we saw here, for example. We have not seen that yet. We were expecting that to happen actually here, which was like November, and then after that we thought like, okay, January, mid-January, but now we are in February and we are getting closer to mid-February, and it still hasn't happened. But still though, if you look at it technically, we have had this beautiful reversal candle, this reversal wick here, exhaustion wick, the blow off top. And this pattern here is also a reversal pattern. It's a bullish, bearish pennant. So an ascending pennant, and that is bearish. So it means, like I've been saying all the time, there's a lot of liquidity stuck here, and market want to sweep that liquidity. In this case here, we're looking at two markets, but it's still the same thing. Still the same technicals that comes into play. So what we want to see is, first and foremost, the BTC dominance break down and get below like all the support here. It needs to break below support, so that the BTC dominance is showing weakness and the altcoins are showing strength now. Liquidity is rolling over to altcoins. That is what we need. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that will happen anytime soon. That I can imagine that to happen if the boomer token starts to rip now. AVAX, XRP, HBAR, all of these American boomer tokens. If they start to rip now, then I can see that happening. Otherwise not, because BTC is so strong fundamentally. All right? It's so strong fundamentally. There's so many countries and national banks and central banks and investment banks and companies that are eyeballing it right now, and a lot of them are getting into it heavy. UAE, United Arab Emirates, they are getting into it heavy. Saudi Arabia getting into it heavy. Dubai heavy, and a lot of Asian countries, Asian regions are getting into it heavy. There's a lot happening. I know a lot of South American and African countries are eyeballing it hard. We have states in the United States. We have, I think, 13 states now that have applied to get a Bitcoin fund or a crypto reserve fund, which mainly will be dominated by Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is extremely strong, and that is why I don't know. I'm not looking at this dominance so much anymore. I'm more looking just at what are these boomer tokens doing? Are they showing momentum upwards, or are they actually losing momentum? Right now, they have lost all their momentum. So we will see what happens. And if anything pushes, then it's BTC first, and then it's the boomer tokens. So boomer tokens will lead the way for this altcoin season, and they will lead the way for this BTC dominance chart. Fartcoin. All right, man. Listen, I'm not here. Maybe you're right about Farcoin, but I will not long it because I have no idea what that is. I've heard about it. I know it's been hyped, but you know, the name Fartcoin is not very far from shitcoin, and I stay away from shitcoins. So you guys do what you want to do with that information, but just do your own due diligence. Like, make sure that do your own research before you get into anything. Don't buy biases. This is an important term. Don't buy your bias. What does that mean? That means that just because somebody said something, oh, this thing is bullish. Don't be bullish just because somebody said it, or you heard a couple of influencers said it. You heard me say it. Like, make sure, check that it's facts. Check that there is some substance between that statement. All right. So don't buy a bias. Get your own bias. All right. Spot trading. So do I swing trade on spot or futures? I swing trade on futures, because when I swing trade, I use leverage, but I use less leverage. Man, I cannot talk properly. But on the spot account, what I do is I position trade. I call it position trading. So basically, I take positions in a project that I see strong fundamentals and strong technicals on. And I hold those positions until I see that something has changed and I don't believe in it anymore. This is why I say, for example, AVAX and stuff that you asked me about before. That is spot trading, right? Then you got to believe in the project. You got to understand the fundamentals and everything. When I day trade, this is what we're going to do the most on the Nix account, on the copy trading account. I day trade it. When I day trade, I almost only look at technicals, almost nothing at fundamentals. I only want to see a good technical chart, and I want to see volume. I want to see, like today, why didn't we trade? Because there's no volume. I guess that there's still no volume. Not very much. So, and I don't even need to bring the volume indicator. Like, you see on the market if there's volume or not. But then on the other hand, you have a nice retest of resistance. You have a nice support created. Let me get back to this. So when we day trade, we look for volume, and we look only at technicals. When we swing trade, we combine technicals and fundamentals. And spot trading, so swing trading is 50-50, technicals and fundamentals. My spot trading is 70% at least fundamentals, 30% technicals. All right? With that said, let's look at XRP, a quick one, last time, and then we wrap this up. Because we don't... No. So I'm sticking to it. We have all this resistance up here. We are in a crazy spot, because this is the resistance that you see right here. Let me draw that out properly so you see it. Let's do like this. Wait 1 second. Let's do like this. Boom. Thank you. All right, cool. And by the way, guys, another thing also, there will be airdrops and other stuff, competitions and giveaways on these live streams. So it's not only trading that will be the reason for you to stick around. So we broke above this resistance here, came back up, came back down, retested the level nicely. So we would have a nice day trade here, right? From here up to here, nice day trade. I would put the stop loss here. Perfect. 121, 122. Why I don't want to take it is because of this here. It's a lot of choppiness. All this here is like an order block. This is an order block. You have an order block here. There's too much going on the left side for me to feel confident about this trade if there is no volume. If we had volume in the market, then we would do it. But otherwise, nah. Because just speaking of fart coin, just a little fart in the wind, and this trade goes in a totally different direction that we want to. All right. When there's no volume, I compare it to dropping a leaf when there's no wind. If you're gonna bet on what direction the leaf is gonna go when I drop it, or a feather, when I drop it, if the wind is blowing in that direction, you know the leaf is gonna blow in that direction, right? That is volume. But when there's no volume and there suddenly can come small puffs of wind, I drop the feather, it can go in any direction. That is how the market is when there's no volume. Somebody pushes in 50 million somewhere, boom, the market goes up. Or somebody sells 50 million somewhere, boom, the market drops down. We don't want to experience that. So you want market with volume and liquidity. Guys, with that said, there's not much more to do. It's been more of a coaching and a training session than a trading session. Sometimes it's going to be like that. I'm always going to try to give value in the form of, if we don't trade, then at least let me give value in the form of training, because that's why we are here. We want to learn, all right? We want to learn how to trade. I wish you guys a beautiful weekend. I will drop the market overview on Monday. So probably no live trading on Monday. We will see maybe in the Monday afternoon, on Monday evening. And Tuesday, we definitely live again. So keep your eyes on the trade announcement channel. If there's any trade, I will call it out there. And then any updates on the markets, I will call it out there as well. Guys, with that said, stay prosperous. Have a beautiful weekend.